Hi, this is Sage Wisdom by Harris, and I'm doing the mini astrological reading for the sun sign of Aquarius for the month of October. I already prayed over the spread and already laid the spread out. As you can see, I'm doing a Celtic cross spread. I'm going to do 2 readings per month per sign. The first one's going to be a general, and the second one's going to be love. So mid-month or so, check back Aquarius for your love reading. But in this reading, it can also be love. So just whatever comes out through the cards. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to tell you guys what I meditated on before I started the reading, and I wrote notes here. So I'm going to tell you as I go. So when I feel led to kind of go into that part, I will. But I have notes here to kind of just go over. All right? But what I can say, the overall meaning or overall energy for this reading is the King of Cups. So it's like you guys need to gain some emotional stability at this time. Balancing yourself so that you can come into the right type of energy in your life right now. And I say this because it's like a lot of you are needing to detox, need to purify your energy, purify your body, purify your mind, and that can come in the form of eating right, eating better. It can come in the form of letting certain people go in your life so that you can focus on your highest truth, the thing that you're supposed to be focused on in this lifetime. I feel like you guys are being distracted a lot by your environment because it's an underlying issue that you're trying not to deal with. And part of it is because you guys are somewhat perfectionists, and it's like when something is not going the way that you feel like it should be going, or just the right way, really, because it's a general good way, you guys don't like to uncover that. You like to keep it on low, but then it's coming out in a negative way towards the people around you. Okay, so it's a energy that's intoxicated and kind of like negative, and it's like you covering it up. And it does have to do with your spouse, your significant other, the other person in your life that you care about, or the person that you're in a relationship with. It could be just in a relationship or married. It's something about that situation. It's a codependent type relationship, and it's not healthy for either one of you, but especially for you, Aquarius. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead into my meditation session. What they said, they want you guys to pray to purify your motivations and your intentions. Okay, it says because they want you to tap into your higher self instead of your ego. A lot of you guys are in your ego right now. Okay, so you're not coming off in the best light right now. They want you to lead a more high vibrational life. They want you to start eating better. And one food they told me that you can eat to help detox and cleanse you is a pomegranate seeds. You know, little red, we used to call it Indian apple, but you crack it open, got all these little red seeds with juices in it. It's real good. Or drink the pomegranate juice. It helps detox your body. You need a detox on like every level, emotional, spiritual, and physical level. Okay, detox and purify. So then they said that you guys are doing too much, like you're taking on too much, and a lot of people around you are taking advantage of your generosity. Okay, so you're busy trying to multitask and do all these things, and it's too much. You need to get to the root of the problem. You need to focus on you and cleanse yourself out so that you can realign yourself to whatever your divine purpose is. Okay, they said that they need you guys to play for strength, and y'all need to be able to set boundaries. And I think this more has to do with your significant other. I think you're allowing certain situations to go on. Like I said, we'll go into that in here, but it's a codependent type relationship you got going on. But it seems like you guys are providing most of the support, most of the love. And I do remember saying this to you in previous readings too. But it's getting to a point where it's reaching ahead, and it's like it's coming out in you guys in a negative way. So you guys are coming off negative as a result of this negative energy in this relationship right now. But your perfectionistic ways, like not wanting people to know the truth about your situation, is causing you to be blocked on emotional, spiritual, and physical level. Some things might not happen for you as smoothly as they normally would because your energy is blocked. Because you're trying to hide something, you're suppressing something, you suppress your emotions, you're suppressing how you feel. It blocks your blessings in your life. Okay, so they want you to focus on progress that you made so far in your life. I mean, you go through this experience, and if you look at this as an experience and a lesson, I think it'll change your perspective on how you view it. Like, you won't view it so negative. You won't view it so like, oh my God, it's got to keep this hush hush as a secret. I don't want anybody to know. No, it's a lesson. It's something this is teaching you. So if you can focus on what the lesson is, God, please show me the lesson in this situation, and then let go of the other stuff. I think that'll help you. So, and then it'll help you acknowledge your success, because in truth, you haven't done anything wrong in the situation. The only thing you've done wrong is continue to let this codependent situation go on for such a long period of time. Okay, but now you need to look at the lesson, and maybe you just need to make sure that that this wasn't working. But I think now you guys see it's not, and because the negative energy is coming off you in a way, okay? So it's like you're almost being abused in this relationship that you're in, like emotional, if it's not physical. I don't think it's physical, it's more emotional abuse, because this person is taking too much from you and not giving enough back. But I kind of feel like you guys, some of you may walk away. Some of you may walk away. I don't know. We're gonna go into the reading to see. All right, so the King of Cups, the overall energy, getting your emotions and stuff balanced. Your emotional state needs to be balanced right now, okay? Now, the card that's representing you is the Page of Cups. And what's crossing the Page of Cups, so basically that's meaning like your emotions and like communicating, okay? So you're not communicating effectively in regards to how you're feeling at this time in your life, right? But then what's crossing the Page of Cups is the Devil. There's a lot of devil energy going on. So it's crossing this Page of Cups. So the devil energy is like that. It's okay. It's like a block. Remember I just saying it's like you guys are blocked because you're not. It's like you guys are perfectionists. You don't want people to know what's going wrong in your relationship. So your ego is stepping in and it's like trying to protect that. It's like, no, we can't let people know. So you're not being honest and communicating how you feel or what's going on in your situation, right? So then when you're not communicating how you feel, you hold all that stuff in. So all that negative energy, that toxic energy is inside, is within you right now. Is within your chakras, it's within your auras, within your physical body. Some of you may be getting physically ill. You just don't feel right. You're feeling tired. There's a lot of ways that you're feeling because you hold all this negative energy in that you're receiving from a mate or a partner, or even maybe in a situation. It could be a situation that's occurring, but so it's blocked right now. So that's what that devil energy is. And when it's blocked, your ego is coming out because it doesn't want other people to know that you're not doing good in a certain area, but it's making you come off as hostile, negative, and very ego-centered. Okay, so the foundation of it is strength. You guys need to have the courage to move forward, to move out of this situation that's very codependent. Is not a healthy situation. It's a very toxic relationship or situation that you're in that you need to come out of. Okay, and what happened is, okay, I got these cards laid out, but then I got clarified. I'm just finished to read first to get the general idea, and I'm gonna go back and clarify everything. Okay, so basically you need strength to move out of this. Now, the past, you were feeling like Nine of Wands energy, like you had to keep moving forward. Like even though things were hard and you was battling one thing after another, it's like you felt like I gotta keep going. So you haven't actually stopped and nourished yourself yet. You're just trying to get through this, okay? So you just keep moving past your emotions, past like healing yourself, past acknowledging what you want, acknowledging how you feel, and you're just trying to move to like a stable point. Like you want to be stable, okay? You want the connection that you have with this person or the situation, you want it to be stable, but it's the opposite of that. It's like you're really feeling like the opposite of stable, okay? You're feeling like all over the place, and you're feeling like you're lacking ability and you lacking character right now. That's how you really feel, and that's why the ego coming out where it's like trying to justify or try not to let that part show, so it's going overboard. You know. All right, so then you have the future, Seven of Swords. It's a lot of deceitful energy going on. Somebody's not being honest about what they're doing. Somebody's taking too much from you, Aquarius. I mean, it can go either way because it's energy, but I really feel like somebody's taking too much from you. And you guys know it, but you're not stepping up. So what's going to have to occur? A tower moment's going to occur. You guys are going to start cutting through this mess to try to figure out how to come to a solution, okay? Because the thing is, you want a happy environment, you want happy times, you want happiness, you want stability. That's what you want. That's kind of why you kept choosing to ignore the situation, because you kept thinking like, well, if I just give the person what they want, if I just don't say this, or I don't engage in argument, maybe we can be happy. No, you have to deal with situations head on, face on, communicate exactly what you want. You don't have to be argumentative when you communicate, but just you have to lay the foundation, set boundaries for yourself, and then if a person reciprocates or respects what you laid out, then okay, that's somebody who you can be with, because y'all can compromise and develop and expand and move on with your life. But if a person is selfish and does not want to budge and feel like their way is right and they're not gonna change, then that should ask some questions to your mind on whether this is the right situation for me. Okay, so you got the Six of Wands and it's reverse. Okay, normally this is my victory card. So you want victory, you want happiness in a situation, but you fear that you won't get your victory. All right. The outcome is the Four of Swords. They feel like you guys need to meditate, connect to the divine, to clear out this energy, and to figure out what your next step should be. Okay? All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm about to go in and clarify. I'm going to clarify these cards for you guys. Okay? Okay. Let me just see. I clarified that devil energy, the card, the devil energy was crossing the Page of Cups, like with your in terms of your emotions. Okay? So this is these two cards I'm clarifying. And then I got a new deck of cards. I love these cards. Oh my God, because it look like real playing cards, right? But anyway, you got the Hangman. You got the King of Swords. You got the Ten of Swords. You got the Four of Coins reverse. And you got the Emperor reverse. And that's just clarifying the devil energy with the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Hangman is you feeling like stuck in this position, you're not knowing how to proceed forward or what you should do in this situation, okay? Then you have the King of Swords, that's representing you, Aquarius. That's you, and you're the logical type. You're trying to figure out what do I need to do in this situation and make this right? But you have a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, a lot of pain. You let the situation drag you down, but you need to find a way to pick yourself up to move on. That's what Ten of Swords is saying. Four Coins, you have a lot of fear of loss. It's like you guys are afraid to leave your comfort zone. That's what's making you stay in a situation. And then you have the Emperor reverse, which is saying lack of ability and a weak character right now. You need to stand strong in who you are right now. And that's really this is all going with the devil energy. So it's basically you stuck in a situation because it's like you letting the situation drag you down. You feel like if you were to make a choice or decision in it, that you're going to leave a comfort zone. So even though it's not a good situation, you don't want to leave this zone because you got into this stable mindset or stable situation. You've probably been doing it for years, and you're afraid of what could be if you go outside of this. At least even though this is not a good situation, you know what to expect day in, day out, okay? But they need you guys to develop a stronger character and take action in a situation, okay? And once you do that, you're going to have a new beginning, new ideas, a new birth of something great in your life, okay? It's going to be way better than the situation, all right? So then, when I looked at the Strength card, I'll tell you, sorry, my head's hurting a little bit. It's like, I clarify that because you guys need to have the courage to move on, right? So if you stay in this, you have the High Priestess, but it's reversed. If you stay in a situation, it's going to be, it's surface level, it's not stable, it's some situations that needs to be forgiven, but they aren't forgiven right now. It's just real egotistical. And the reason why you're staying in it is because you don't want other people to know that your situation is not good. And that's just not a good reason to stay in something, okay? You got the Knave of Cups, so it's going to be a potentially damaging habit, okay, or desire that you continue to, is a potentially damaging habit that you're in right now, okay? You need to come out of that. You need to, if you want abundance, you want a change, you are going to have to make a move, okay? And then what I see is you have the Nine of Cups. At the root of this is money. So either the other person or you are in it for financial reasons. You have Nine of Cups, so material comfort. That's why you stand in it, because maybe you're married to the person and y'all have combined resources together, like, you know, got a mortgage together or got some cars in each other's names, and you feel like it's gonna be too much to try to get out of it, right? But if you stay in it, it's gonna be very damaging. It's very damaging to you on so many levels. It's not just fight. Okay, surface level, materialistic, financial gain type situation. If you have to weigh finances with your emotional happiness, you have to ask yourself, which one would I rather have? You know what I'm saying? Because money really can't buy happiness. You have to really, that's something you have to work on within yourself, and then it comes out through you. Yeah, and then you get more abundance that way, being emotionally stable, emotionally happy with your decisions and the things you do in your life. If you choose money, and you can have everything you want. You have the nice house, a nice car, you know, the girlfriend or boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? They got the nice clothes and stuff like that. But that's surface level. If you're not happy on a deep emotional level, what's the point? So you got to weigh those two things, Aquarius, okay? Okay, so then under the Nine of Wands, when I clarified that, which is your past, where you just kind of kept pushing through, you kept pushing through things, I clarified it, and it says that you guys want peace. Okay, you got the Sun card. It's like you guys want peace and happiness, okay? And you want to be able to co-create with somebody. You don't want to feel like you're in a codependent relationship where you both need each other. That's why you're staying in it, because you got so much maybe financial debt, so much intermingled financial debt. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just be in it for those reasons, okay? You really want to have peace, and you want to be able to co-create with each other. That's the sign of a healthy relationship, okay? But what's happening is you have the Three of Cups, so you're feeling like wounded. Look at Three of Cups. You're feeling like wounded. You have painful memories and like you need to heal. You want to focus on the pleasures of life, but you really just keep thinking about everything that's going wrong. Like you want to be happy, like the Sun card is saying, and be peaceful and content, but all you keep focusing on everything that's going wrong, because the universe is trying to tell you something, okay? And it's going to take courage for you to listen to what the universe is saying, to do what you got to do to move out of this, all right? So then you got the Two of Wands, and what this is representing from this deck of cards is independent success versus codependency. So you're dissatisfied with your current situation and you're seeking something happier, but you really haven't actually stepped out to seek it yet, okay? That's what the Two of Wands here is meaning. And then you have this Two of Swords, which is basically a stalemate. You're not making any changes to try to better yourself at this time, okay? But what they're saying is, near the Tower moment, I clarified some cards there, and I already went over that, which was the the Tower moment. You had the Ace of Swords. So the Tower moment is really occurring now with you. You have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Star card, okay? So the Ace of Swords saying, cut through this mess. Come up with the truth of what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? Have the courage to step up and do what you got to do to get to the point that you need to be at emotionally, so you can find your own true happiness, okay? And then the Star card is like the recovery card. So you're recovering from this situation, this tower, this happening now, but you're just choosing not to really fully embrace it because your ego is in a way and you don't want people to know, okay? People want the best for you. They want what makes you happy. So, and you have to set the boundaries with the person that is causing this distress on you, or the situation this is causing. If it's a job situation, you got to set boundaries. You got to stand up for what you believe, and you got to voice that instead of holding it all in and let it come out in negative ways, okay? Then I clarified, let me see, what did I clarify? The Sun card, which was in your environment. It's like, because you want happiness, right? And I got the Three of Swords. I got the Six of Cups. And I got the Eight of Wands. So the Three of Swords is basically saying that it's incompatibility and heartache, and it's distance and absence. So whatever relationship that you're in, y'all not compatible, and because as a result of that, you guys are feeling a lot of heartache, and it's making either it's distance, maybe it's long distance, maybe when you travel for work, and you're just not seeing each other a lot. That could be it, or maybe just incompatibility is emotional distance. Y'all just on two different levels. You know what I'm saying? One person all over here, the other person all over here. There's this huge gap that needs to be closed up. But I think you guys fear if you close the gap up, you might lose the person or the situation, and that could be. But you got to trust, have the courage, and you got to trust that everything is okay. You have to trust that the universe has your highest purpose, your highest ideal in mind, that the universe understands it's more than you truly understand that they understand it, because the universe can see it, can see the whole thing, okay? So you got the Six of Cups, so it's a person from your past, a person you're currently connected with. But if it's like you need to either renew the situation, like I was saying, closing the gap, renew it, talk, or you need to let it go. Okay? Okay, and it's very hard for you because you've either been in it a long time with a person maybe that you always wanted to be with, or maybe it's just like a past life kind of connection where the person feels familiar, you just don't want to end that type situation, right? Okay, then you have the Eight of Wands, and it's like progress and breakthrough. You're on the verge of something new. So they need you to guys to have the courage so y'all can move past this point and either renew it, like it says cup. You can renew the relationship, renew the love with this person, renew the situation by speaking up and requesting what you want, and you can bring through what it is that you want to bring through to get the happiness that you want from the situation, okay? Okay. So under the victory card, what I had that was reversed for you, this victory card that was reversed, I clarified that with the King of Pentacles, and it's showing that arrogance is kind of what's causing victory not to occur in a situation. The arrogance has more to do with your ego and not wanting to admit the truth to yourself or to other parties about what needs to occur. But you guys need to break through that, clear it up, and so y'all can move in a different direction. Okay, now that's that part. Okay, got the message out. So it's a heavy message, and you know, I don't. Okay, so with situations, energies, sometimes you have higher energies, sometimes you have lower energies, and right now in the spread, there's a lot of lower energy going on, and there's a lot of like covering up the truth because of not wanting other people to know that you're not doing so well, which causes your ego to step in. So when in situations like this, you guys really do have to detox. You have to purify and detox. You have to let go, release anything that's physically, emotionally, spiritually not serving you, so that you can renew your life for the better. Okay? So all those energetic toxins, you need to let that go. Okay? And staying busy is not helping. I mean, it's good that you're staying busy, but the problem is continuing under the surface, actually getting bigger, because the person or the situation that you're allowing to continue to do the things that you don't like, that's causing your unhappiness, they will continue to do it until you set boundaries. And that's the lesson in this. The universe wants you to reach out and meditate and ask for answers, and they'll show you what needs to be done to move to the next step. But you have to admit that the situation is not working, and you have to take the step to try to communicate your truth and not let your ego get involved. Don't let the ego get involved when you're trying to communicate emotionally what you want. Don't let this devil energy, your ego, get involved. Put that aside and use courage and communicate what you are wanting. Regardless of what comes out of the other person's mouth or the other party's mouth, you have to communicate your truth. This is your lesson, okay? And as long as you're making progress towards communicating your truth, that's enough. That's enough, okay? So I'm gonna read the Jerry and Esther hit cards. The first one you have, as I'm about to close this out. I choose to be here in this glorious physical body. To be this me has been my choice. So the me that you've been has been your choice. You've chosen this path that you're on with this person in this codependent relationship, not choosing to truly express how you feel or what you want. You've chosen that path. But listen to what they say. So you choose the opportunity to experience this delicious contrast and to co-create with joy-seeking beings, to fine-tune the process of deliberate thought. What, where, when, and with whom you create are your choices too. So basically, you are choosing to co-create with this person that you're with. However, you're not happy doing it, but you have a choice in this matter. So you can choose something different. Don't stay stuck in your comfort zone, okay? Don't stay stuck because this is what you're used to, okay? If you're not compatible anymore and the connection is not working and something needs to be renewed, you need to make the changes to do that. So, okay, and maybe some of this is what I'm getting now. Maybe some of you were told if you are married, when you get married, you stay in the marriage, you make it work, okay? Maybe some of you don't believe in divorces. Maybe it's a religious thing, so you're trying to just ride it out. But I'm going to tell you this. When you stay in something that's not working, you're forcing something, like you're forcing a block into a circle, okay? Y'all hitting against each other, it's not working. That's what causes infidelity in relationships, because you're not communicating the truth of what you want. So be honest with your partner. Now, if it leads to something else, it leads to something else, okay? If not, the best part of it is it'll lead to the person understanding you and you working out. The worst part is y'all end up separating. But either way, it's not the end of the world, okay? People are not judging you, not people around you, not God. People want the best for you, okay? All right, moving on. Keep going. Okay, the other card is nothing is more important than that you feel good. It's important that you feel good this lifetime. Do not do anything that you don't really want to do. Don't do anything that you don't really want to do. Keep yourself in a place of feeling good. Reach for the thoughts that feel better and watch what happens. So imagine how it would feel if you got everything that you wanted from this relationship, everything that you wanted in general. It might not be particularly with the person, but imagine how you would want your relationship to be, how you want your person to respond to you. Just imagine that, like right now. Sit back and imagine how you would feel, okay? And whatever that feeling is, you focus on that and you take that with you. Let that be your courage to do what you got to do, knowing that you can't have that, okay? Last card is, I am selfish enough to want to feel good. So in this case, it's okay for you to be selfish. My Aquarius, y'all, the humanitarian sign, you know what I'm saying? You can be selfish for you if it's for your own good. I am selfish enough to want to feel good, okay? Feeling good indicates your connection to clarity, wellness, and abundance in all things. Feeling good is your most natural core belief, okay? Okay, I kind of think it speaks for itself. This is it, Aquarius, okay? And I do remember in one of your readings that it was some people who were married, it was looking at divorce possibly, but I know some of you feel some kind of way about that. If you're very religious, you don't believe in divorce, but you really have to look at what's in your best interest, what's for your highest good, what will make you happy. You cannot live your whole entire life in a circumstance that does not bring you joy. It will physically change your whole personality. It will make you angry, egotistical, it make you feel sick, it make you feel trapped, it make you feel hopeless, it has depression. Don't do things out of obligation. Do things out of, I don't know, be responsible, okay? So you do things out of the responsibility that you have. Like if you are married, if you have responsibility, you take care of those responsibilities. You're just not going to desert the person if you do decide to walk away. But you have to start going in a direction that makes you happy. Otherwise, you're always going to be feeling the way you're feeling now. If you want to do something, if you want something to change, you have to do something different than what you're doing now. That's your message. All right. Light and love.